Well, it seems like people are figuring out all kinds of ways to make a buck lately, and this includes death and life insurance, and it's always been a big business, though. The trouble with life insurance is that you can actually, obviously you need to die to reap the benefits, or do ya? Well, today we are talking about life settlements and how not to get ripped off, how not to get taken. Joining us in the studio right now, David Mickelson. He is
Hello.
Good morning, David. How are you? And you have your own firm up there. What's it called?
Mickelson Capital Consulting up in North County, Oceanside, actually.
There you go. And we're talking about a scam here. It's a life insurance scam. Lay it out for us. What's happening here?
Dan, glad you asked. But first of all, life settlements are a legitimate good business, and they're pro-senior. It's a really good way for seniors to not have to die to get a benefit from their policies.
How does it work? How does that work?
Well, when somebody is past 70 generally, they can take their life insurance policy if they don't need it anymore, and they can put it up for sale with a legitimate broker who will shop it around to all kinds of institutional investors who will buy it off them.
So
and
that's
it's a bidding process. It's really good for the seniors, because why should you give it away for nothing? You can get real good money selling your policy to a legitimate investor. Now, the scam part is, you know, in every new industry, you get the bad apples. So what happens is, oftentimes, you get agents who conspire with seniors and say, look, let's make a quick buck, let's lie to the insurance company, get you a brand new policy issued, and immediately, as soon as it's issued, we'll go sell it right off the bat. Now, that means that they're going to lie on the application form, and all that is fraudulent. And seniors should obviously stay clear of any fraud and anyone who tries to promote something like that.
So the both parties have to be in on it. The seniors have to be in on the lie, and the insurance agent has to be in on the lie, and they have to find somebody who will do that.
And, you know, seniors can be easily misled by that it's okay to do, but it's not okay to do. You can't lie. If you lie on an application, it's flat-out fraud. And all the insurance companies want to know the purpose of you buying insurance. So if somebody's intending to buy insurance with going to soon thereafter resell it, and that's their intent, that's a fraudulent transaction, and that's illegal. A scam, and it's illegal.
Yeah, but there are the right way to do this, and that's the flip side of this.
Right, and it's a really good way that for 100 years people have bought insurance and felt it was an expense because they'd never get a benefit out of it. But now you can sell it, so it's more like an asset. It's like buying stocks or bonds or real estate. You can own a policy, and if you don't need it anymore, Dan, it's sellable. And if you can sell it, that's great.
Obviously, you don't get the full benefit of your policy. You sell it for pennies on the dollar, right?
Well, you may have paid a few pennies, and you may get even more pennies than you've paid over the years back. So it's not the full amount, but it's a lot more than the insurance company will give you if you turn it into the insurance company.
All right, and we have some tips right there on the board that we wanted to show. And basically, you got to go with a legit, higher licensed pro, right?
Yeah.
Somebody who's actually, you know,
licensed to do it in the Better Business Bureau, preferably a member of the Life Insurance Settlement Association, and if you're referred by a professional advisor like a lawyer or an accountant, that's really good too. And they have to have a good reputation and experience.
Yeah, and no upfront fees. And obviously, if you're feeling pressure and you're feeling insurance agents trying to pressure you,
no pressure is good in this.
Yeah.
And they have to disclose what they're going to charge you up front, and it's a performance fee.
All right, well, that's good information.
Thank you for having me.
You got it. David Mickelson.